Hi, I'm Ray, and this is our game Trilobyte. So with Trilobyte, we wanted to make a cute little aquarium simulator, and this is the aquarium. So this is just one tank and aquarium, and we can add different creatures to it. So let's add algae, just populate the tank a little bit. And if you see here, this is the money that we have. When we buy things, that decreases. And if a player ever wanted to know what to do in the game, there's this info button, which is just like a short little info blurb on what you can do. So yeah, WASD to move the camera, and then up and down to zoom. And eventually, if you have enough money, you can buy the other creatures. So there's like a Trilobyte, a Anomalocaris, etc. But right now, we don't have the money, so we're waiting on that. And there. We have $10, so we can buy the Trilobyte now. And if you noticed, that really increased our rate of earning money. So the more creatures you have in the tank, the happier the tank is, which means that it earns more money. And let's add another one. So if you click on a creature, you can see its statistics and like the energy levels and etc. And you can also move it. And with the Trilobyte specifically, if you notice, when they both reach 100% maturity and they're both happy, they might want to start breeding. So these two are both adults now, so they're all fully grown, so they might pop out. Oh, there it is. They popped out a little tiny Trilobyte. And if we wanted to increase their happiness even more, there's a feature called these decorations. So if you add a decoration, notice the happiness level and the rate of earning money. It increases the happiness by quite a bit. There's still a cap on the happiness level that each decoration brings, but like it really helps if you're trying to like increase the amount of money that your tank is producing. And adding more friends also helps. So right now we have two levels of the food chain, the algae and then the Trilobytes. But now we can, since we have $50, we can afford the third level, or the final level of the food chain, which is this Anomalocaris. And this Anomalocaris will eat your Trilobytes, so if there's any that you're attached to, like, that would be bad news. But yeah, with this game, we really wanted it to be kind of like a self-sustaining ecosystem. So the Trilobytes feed on the algae, so if there's not enough algae, then the Trilobytes will die off. But if there's too many Trilobytes, then they'll eat up all the algae, and then they won't be able to survive anymore. So in that case, it's really helpful to have the Anomalocaris, which will just decrease the Trilobyte numbers a bit, so your tank is a bit more stable. And you might be wondering what these buttons on the side do. So the gallery is just kind of like a catalog of everything that you've bought from the shop before. And the tank, so this tank view is really helpful. This right here is a list of all the things that are in your tank. So if you ever wanted to like look at one specific individual, you can just click on it and it'll highlight it in the tank. And you can also add another tank. So right now we have enough money for that, so we can add another tank right here. And then you can start your own ecosystem in here. So let me put a Trilobyte here. So this is a demonstration of an unstable ecosystem. So I just have a Trilobyte in here, so it has nothing to eat, so eventually it will starve to death. Oh, there he goes. So yeah, it's really important to have a stable ecosystem in this game, and that's kind of like the whole point of this game. And eventually, we also wanted to add different things to spice up the game and uh, add a sense of like collecting stuff. So whenever the Trilobytes breed, we wanted them to have like different stripes and colors and like color morphs and like patterns on their body, so a player can like experience the joy of collecting all the different types of color morphs and such. But yeah, this is our Trilobyte. Thank you so much for watching.